It's Rise and Shine, Leah and DJ here with you for your Thursday. And Leah, we're excited because we have got not only one of the best looking guests we've ever had in the studio, but one of the most famous here. I think he's related to someone very famous.
Well, I don't know. We've confirmed it. No relation.
Okay.
No relation.
We've got Shaun W. Smith in the house.
G'day, everyone.
And you're telling me he's no relation to Michael.
Apparently. I'm not convinced, but,
No.
you said there's no relation. So
It's a marketing ploy. I'm just going to put it out there.
Okay. It's very smart.
It was
Very
my
smart.
brother-in-law's idea.
Yeah.
It was. It wasn't my idea. I was embarrassed by the idea. But he goes, nah, man, people always remember you, the W. Smith kids guy.
Yes.
And it turns out there's a lot of weird Shaun Smiths in the world.
Okay.
If you Google it, you'll see there's some weird people out there.
So that W's come in helpful.
Yeah.
I mean, the middle initial is pretty good. You got Michael J. Fox out there. You're keeping, the things like that. I like it. I like it. Now, for people who have no idea who a Shaun W. Smith is, and they're very disappointed that you're not related to Michael now. What do you actually do?
Fantastic. So I am a Christian kids songwriter. I travel around the world writing kids music, been doing it for 13 years and rocking out, as well as my wife and I run a parenting ministry called Winning with Kids.
Cool.
And we do a lot of parenting seminars and just helping people live in God's best and raise amazing world-changing kids.
Now, you've been hanging around the Vision Studios for a little while over the last little while here. I've seen you in video studios. I've seen you in recording studios. You're here, there, everywhere. Very busy man. What can we expect to hear from you on the Vision Network?
Well, at first I thought they confused me with Michael W. Smith. They're keeping me so busy here. And then I realized, no, they didn't. They wanted me here. And it's because of Vision's brand new kids app, which has come out, Vision Kids, which is just incredible and obviously features quite a few of my songs. And I was like, hey, I'd love to be involved. And so I came and did some radio, some DJing, and some recording and videoing.
So good.
Just super pumped about this, and what a great resource it is for families.
Yeah. Now, we got to ask, how do you get involved in doing kids music? Do you go, I've been a fan of Colin Buchanan forever. I saw the Wiggles as a young child and it made an impression. How do you get involved in kids ministry?
That's a good question. I'm still asking myself that. No, you know what? It started with my mum and dad because they always noticed that as a teenager, I loved playing with other people's kids. Okay. I was obsessed with playing. I'd rather play with other people's kids than play with my own mates. And because I loved having fun. Yeah. And so I ended up working, stepping into teaching, primary school teaching. Okay. And I was actually going to be an accountant, and my dad rescued me from that. So apologies to all the accountants out there. This is just my personality, okay? And so I ended up starting primary school teaching. And the reason I did it was because it gave me the ability to incorporate my love for music in with my love for kids and my love for God. It was like, I felt like it was three things I could put together, and then we just had to include science and reading in there somewhere, So started there and then started writing songs for my kids, and the kids were like, we love your music. And I was like, you're just being nice. And then the parents were like, we loved your music. I'm like, yeah, it took a bit more notice. And then when other people who I didn't know, who had no vested interest in me, started saying, this is cool songs, man. That's when I started, God started stirring in my heart the dream to go for it. So that was 13 years ago. Wow. Sold everything, quit jobs, moved in a caravan and lived in a caravan for 10 years, traveling around Australia, around the world. Well, we didn't travel around the world with the caravan, but we flew around the world with the kids. Our kids have been to 19 countries around the world at 10 and 8 and continue to travel a lot. And it has opened up some crazy, amazing doors. I think my first gig, I got paid $50 and a high five.
Nice.
And you know what? I thought that was the greatest thing ever because I got paid to do what I loved.
That's it.
And ever since then, God's just opened new doors and been to the country, the city, regions, and just love it. A lot of fun.
That's great.
That's so cool.
Now, where are you based now?
So in Adelaide.
Okay, based out of Adelaide.
Yeah.
So we've got you up here for a little while. I've seen you, so we're going to expect to see some more of you over on the Vision Kids stream there.
Absolutely.
You'd be making an appearance there. I also saw you in the video studio where we've been doing the Vision Sessions.
Yes.
What can we expect out of that?
Oh, I recorded a couple of songs in there and you're going to enjoy those. Just a couple of my more adult-friendly kids songs, Okay. So kids. There's kids songs that are lame kids songs, and then there's kids songs that are songs that parents wouldn't mind listening to, and so I kind of have a balance of that.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Awesome. All right. A couple of last questions. What is next for Shaun W. Smith? What can we expect to coming out next? You got new albums, new projects?
Great question. Just been working on some new songs at the moment, so excited to get some of those coming out. Doing actually filming and recording a parenting module with my wife life right now with Winning with Kids, which is under Shaun W. Smith Ministries. So just all the questions parents have that they will ask and they don't know the answers to. And considering doing like this super nanny thing where we go in and help people with their parenting. We have actually done it a couple of times. Awesome. It is legit awesome and exhausting, but fun. And so, we're kind of just exploring all these possibilities, but got a few cool things coming up and a few trips and a bit of traveling. We love traveling, so
I can see a reality show happening where you do, you come in there. Have you got an age limit for the kids that you're doing?
I don't know. I mean, you might qualify. I'm not sure.
I've got a 15-year-old. Yeah, I've got a 15-year-old, 17-year-old, and a 19-year-old turning 20. Is that are we getting too old there?
Hey, there's no age limit. I think there's plenty of adults who still need work on their parenting.
That's right.
We're all a son and a daughter to someone.
Exactly.
So.
Right. Never too old for the naughty corner.
All right. That's I'll remember that. Now, before you go, where can people find more information if they want to connect with you? They want to get involved. Where can they go?
Absolutely, you can. I'm on all the socials, Instagram and Facebook's Shaun W. Smith, and ShaunWSmith.com. You will find a whole bunch of stuff there. Some music, YouTube, all kinds of things, parenting, kids' music, and there's a song called "Stop and Listen to Your Mum" on YouTube. Highly recommend that one. Sorry, I haven't written a "Stop and Listen to Your Dad." I don't think anyone would listen to that one. But
Father's Day's coming up.
It is coming up soon, so we'll work on it.
Shaun, it's been an absolute pleasure having you in here. Everyone, head over to Shaun W. Smith. Be listening out for him over on Vision Kids. You are on Rise and Shine, DJ and Leah. Back in a moment.